It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. Tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Opening tip belongs to the Kings, and they'll have it first to start the fourth as well. We're underway in Sacramento. The pass taken away by the Kings. Buddy Hield. No, I missed a short one there. Bledsoe with it up top. He'll run the offense. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Slam dunk.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Has a chance? Not today.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Dwayne Dedmon at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. Missed the foul shot. Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Dwayne Dedmon knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Bledsoe. Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Sacramento ball. To Bagley. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Buddy Hield to Barnes. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Bledsoe. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, that's out of bounds. Last touch by a King. Bledsoe. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Kings have the basketball to Bagley. Probing the defense. The Kings now with 4 to shoot to Harrison Barnes. Shot from in close, no good. To Antetokounmpo. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots.
And a put-back slam.
And it's still early in this game, but you can't send the wrong message to the offense by letting them think they can own the glass.
To Middleton. Bledsoe. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Kings with the ball.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox gets a look, can't hit.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Wesley Matthews trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Here comes the screen. Can't connect from inside. Matthews to Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's now 4 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Here comes the screen. And he'll head to the line.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Hill across the timeline. Up by 6. To Antetokounmpo. Nothing going here on that drive. Antetokounmpo. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Into the front court. It's Fox. Now down 6. To Hield. Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. 17-footer at the buzzer, and it's no good as time runs out on the first quarter of play. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Hill to Matthews. Giannis Antetokounmpo. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Pau Gasol, huge block. The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo, the pass, stolen by Sacramento. Fox into the front court. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Here's a chance from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
George Hill to Gasol. And the rebound belongs to Sacramento. Fox across the timeline. 5-point game. And scores. Strong take.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Bucks at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. Antetokounmpo to Matthews. Big finish at the rim. Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. New blood coming in for both sides. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Hill into the front court, up by 3. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one, count it. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Hield. Short jumper off the mark. Hill across the timeline. Leads 4. To Antetokounmpo. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Hield. Fires the 3, and he hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Hill to Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Buddy Hield. Screen coming. To Hield. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Matthews, the pass taken away by the Kings. Buddy Hield. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Adetokunbo. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Trying to cash in with the step back. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Bucks in front.
Thanks, Ed. The Bucks has their offense firing on all cylinders. The way they play here today makes me think it's not going to stop in the upcoming half. I'm very impressed by their offense, and even better, their team chemistry. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Kings were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Field goals.
The Sacramento Kings definitely wouldn't mind having their opponent's field goal percentage. Unlike them, it's been 4 shots and poor effort. It was not a great half. Most of their bricks were laid in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Adetokunbo has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after 1 half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Up 5. To Middleton. Adetokunbo. Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Barnes driving, but his shot won't fall. Giannis with it up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Mirotic off the mark.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
To Barnes. Not that time. Middleton to Bledsoe. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. It's the Kings now with the ball. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Bledsoe with it up top. Up 6. To Adetokunbo. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Here comes the screen. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Buddy Hield with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Hield. It was right there. Bledsoe with the basketball. Lead stands at 10. To Middleton. Adetokunbo. Middleton cleans it up. Offensive board. Robin Lopez. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2. Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. De'Aaron Fox. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Marvin Bagley at the line. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Bucks at the controls. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Eric Bledsoe. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Ed, that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Here comes the screen to Bagley. Marvin Bagley with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Great pass to set it up. Chris Middleton with the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Fox with it. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Here comes the screen. And he scores on the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Now a whistle. Now we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Subbing in for the Sacramento
Adetokunbo to Middleton. That's out of bounds off of Giannis. Into the front court, it's Fox. The deficit now up to a dozen. Curling inside, Nikola Mirotic sends it away. Middleton, he was all over him. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Bucks in control so far. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Here comes the screen. Deep right corner. Beyond the arc for 3. Buddy Hield. Born scorer from the Bahamas.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Bledsoe to George Hill. Going to launch beyond the arc. George Hill forcing that one. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
You got it.
To Fox. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Middleton to Bledsoe. Down low to Mirotic. Oh, nice find for the basket.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down.
Number 2, Wesley Matthews. Subbing in for the Sacramento Kings, number 35.
2 for 2 on that trip. Bucks basketball to Middleton. Has a chance. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Fine to shoot. Fires the 3, and he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down and help. Quick skip passes equal 3s in the bank.
Lopez. Won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
And scores.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Fox into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Nice finish at the rim.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Bledsoe to Matthews. The pass stolen by Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Fox across the timeline. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Wayne Dedmon rocking the rim. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
Think you know everything about our team? Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Substitution being made in this one.
Number 7, Ersan Ilyasova.
Matthews to Bledsoe. to Lopez. Brook Lopez, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Old school equals high percentage.
Fox with it. Margins 8. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back. Into the front court, it's Fox. Trailing by 10. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Down to 5 on the 24. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. For 3, had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Bledsoe to Matthews. Here comes the screen. Matthews. Smothering deep. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Bucks claim victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks put one in the win column with a solid performance. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. The Kings didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Assists.
The Milwaukee Bucks played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Sacramento Kings. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time.